Squad in this, and here's the marvelous
and
Patricia
wonderful Patricia Quinn.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling heart.
And you play.
I'm Nation McKinley, a psychiatrist.
You know, that name Nation, it really took off.
Isn't it wonderful? And my brother's called Cosmo.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I've never understood how Richard O'Brien thinks of these names
I know.
for people.
Magenta, Columbia in Rocky.
Yes, what's he? Oh, I know, Magenta, Columbia. Well, magenta, I just discovered recently, isn't actually a colour because there's a pigment missing. And so it was proven not to be a colour.
Darling, you're certainly a colour.
Oh, how adorable.
When did they first approach us about
I want to tell you what happened to me at one point was I knew it was rumoured that Richard O'Brien had written a sequel to Rocky Horror called The Old Queen.
Yeah.
And the rumour had it that what happens is Janet goes home to Denton and has Frank's baby.
Yeah.
And then Frank comes to Denton. And I thought, I can't think of anything more horrific than pregnancy and babies to do with Transylvania.
Yeah, the whole thing. Takes the fun out of it.
Oh, I thought
babysitters,
babies, awful,
dreadful.
ghastly. And to see Frank and Denton, that would be so depressing.
I
but then
agree.
here's the best bit. I went to a big occasion with the press, and Richard O'Brien was there. I forget what it was about. And someone had told me that Richard O'Brien had actually killed off Magenta in a comic, some story that he'd written. All the fans had read it.
Very dare he.
How dare he? And I got on that. I went back to Transylvania. I didn't die. And and I said to him at this very public meeting and in front of the press and everything, I said, tell me about the plot of The Old Queen, Richard. Am I in it? And he went, and I said, I believe you've killed me off. I mean, fans have read that I died. And I said, so have you killed me, Richard? Is that because you want to star in this yourself? So the next thing is, I don't know, he just kept telling me to try and be quiet and shut up. I was embarrassing him on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, because I would not be killed off.
Of course not. And we all know that, Tim Curry they wanted him to be in this, but he didn't want to be in it, in Shock Treatment.
No, I didn't know that. And Tim Curry actually in person told me, I don't know about Shock Treatment, whether it was for The Old Queen or whatever it was, he said he was never approached to be in anything. He did tell me that.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Because I was told that he didn't want to be in it. And Susan Sarandon wanted a lot more money, so she didn't do it.
No, she didn't do
and
it.
then Dr. Scott, darling,
Jonathan Adams.
This is they wanted him to be in it, and
I only heard this the other day.
He didn't want to be in it.
This amazing thing that wondering why Bert Schnick is Germanic and whatever, and someone was telling me that they'd asked Dr. Scott to be
Jonathan Adams,
and that would make sense if you think about it.
Of course.
But this was made in '81. I don't know if Jonathan was ill or what.
I don't think so.
But I can't imagine Jonathan would not have done it.
I know, but he didn't want to do it anyway. There's Chris Malcolm, who was the original Brad Majors in the original production of the Rocky Horror Show at the theatre upstairs of the Royal Court. So fabulous. A Canadian.
Town, civic pride and civic duty and Denton
Woo! I love these goody-goody two-shoes. I love them. That's Nita and that girl Claire. I went to a casting session once and this girl said to me, hello Pat, and it was Claire, she was the casting director.
Fabulous.
She didn't give me the part. That was horrible. Woo! I'm enjoying this. Can we just not talk about it and watch it?
I'm trying to remember how many of them I slept with.
And there's our soldiers. That's Raina. One of them's Raina Burton.
The original
Rocky.
Rocky. Again, the theatre upstairs of the Royal Court.
The home of happiness.
Leisure-wise, I'm sure you will adapt.
Oh, and he was in Rocky
yeah.
Horror as, what's he called? He was the one who got married.
Yeah,
Ralph Hapshat.
in the very beginning, yes.
Woo! They just did a show of this at the King's Head in London, and the Times gave it such an amazing review, saying they were going down the street singing every song. It was so successful.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. Took a long time to catch on, but now it's flying.
Ruby Wax.